What's going on, folks? Larry here. I am back to do this recap. If you can believe it or not, today is the first day of December already. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I know I did. I ate more than I should. I probably gained 10 pounds and it makes you feel awful. But it is hard not to eat when you got all that food in front of your face. And you know, we're leaving Thanksgiving, now we're going into Christmas. And around here, that's probably, the favorite holiday. We usually go all out. We like to put up all the decorations and stuff, and that's kind of how I spent part of my weekend. My wife said that I picked the coldest day of the year to put up Christmas lights, and it was cold, it was windy, but I suffered through it. Last year I had bought one of those DIY contractor kits where you can make your own extension cords and all that mess. And let me find a picture here. I got a couple of pictures of it real fast, and I just done the simple red and white, and along the gutters I put the LED icicles, that move up and down. But I think it turned out pretty good. It's simple. Like I said, I just outlined the house in red and white and done the icicles. I think it turned out pretty good. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting too old to do this mess, because there was more involved in that than I thought there was going to be. We'll go ahead and jump into today's recap. Again, I'm going to make this short and sweet. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. I think I'm going to change things up as well. Hey, I am the biggest introvert in the world. That's just the way I am, and it's taken me some getting used to making these videos, but I'm trying to do it to better myself and maybe, help some other people along the way. So I'm trying to just kind of push through it and get this done. Instead of doing these recaps, I think starting out, I am going to start live recording the first little bit of the morning of the market open, and I'm going to start posting that, and I'm going to work my way up to eventually just live streaming everything. I think that's where I want to go with it. But I kind of got to take, baby steps and get rid of that stage fright, because it's something to overcome for me. But we'll get away from all this mess. We'll get back into this recap. We'll start out with a higher time frame. This is a 1 hour chart. I drew this trend line a while back, and we pushed through it, and we went through a couple of these areas of interest, but we could not get through this one right here, because you can see over here to the left, or it might be your right, I don't know. But anyways, you can see over here, it has definitely been support in the past, and we got under it, so it turned into resistance. We just could not get through it. We've hit it twice. So I think as long as we can get above that area, we'll say around 25,500. I think if we can get above that, we can continue on up to 25,800 and get back up in here to this area. So that's kind of what I'm looking for this week. I hope we can push, as long as there's no type of catalyst or nothing to drive it plumb crazy. Getting into today's profit and loss. So today I squeezed out 2 evals, and I ended up, green. So it still ended up being a good day. Let me go over this thing again. This is that one indicator I was trying out last week. It gave me a buy signal at 10:56, which I didn't take it because, like I said, I've been looking for it to go up, pull back, and then push. So this morning it gave me this buy signal. It pushed up and it come back, and it never went back through it. We dropped all the way back down, and then it started pushing. But then it gave another signal this afternoon, a sell signal, and it went through it, never looked back. And once we went through it, 453, it dropped 200 points. So that would definitely have been a smoking win trade. I did not take it either. I had some other things. I was getting ready. We was headed to good old Wally World. So again, I'm going to try to make some changes. I'm going to try to just start live recording, and we will see how it goes. Try to get back in the swing of things after a few days off. But I thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow.